What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. We are back with another Knight relationship advice, all right? Before we get into it, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell. My goal is 250 subs by the end of the year. A big goal. Some size my eyes are on the prize, so I appreciate your help. Thank you. Last week, I'm pretty sure we did the male first, so we'll jump into the female story today. Me, 31-year-old female, husband, 35-year-old male, is driving me insane, hanging out with single girls all the time. I trust him completely. I want him to have friends, but all of these women bother me. How do I get past this and be supportive of his friendships, but let him know I'm bothered by it? I'm really bothered by it. My husband has never given me a reason not to trust him. He's always open about who, what, when, and where. And he is always texting me when he is with them, so there isn't a trust issue. I am just not comfortable with my married husband going to the bar to watch games with single women, playing soccer after work with them, and always getting lunch with them. In his defense, our field is heavily female dominated, but he works with men too. Yet, he's hanging out with all girls, like he's reliving the college days or something. Maybe I'm bitter because I'm pregnant with kid number 4 and not able to do anything because it's early and I'm considered high risk again for bleeding issues. It's not even that I'm jealous. Maybe I am. Who knows? I'm just uncomfortable by it and don't like it. On one end, he hasn't worked somewhere where he has friends, and he is much happier now that he moved to this new location. I know everyone he works with, so if there is an issue, they would totally have my back.
You know, it ain't always good to get high before you have important things to do. But lucky for us, the cops had our backs.
So I don't want to tell him he can't have these friendships. I want to support him. I feel so conflicted, and I don't know how to handle this situation. It also bothers me that his happiness is now coming from Rachel, Jen, and Sarah, and how much fun they all have together. I've told him several times I feel it's inappropriate. I feel insecure about him always hanging out with them, and that I straight up don't like it. His argument is that it's not fair to ask him not to have friends. I have girlfriends and family I see frequently, and he hasn't had this for a long time. Do I just suck it up? How do I handle this? I'm feeling so annoyed, and I'm resentful for this. Well, ma'am, this man has no business being married with 3.5 kids, being out hanging out with single women all day, going to lunch, going to get drinks and watching games, playing soccer. That's a lot of one-on-one time, or not one-on-one, but that's a lot of personal quality time. And like, I'm sorry, you spending that kind of time with another female, don't be shocked if feelings develop. You're married, bro. All right, and when you get married, I'm sorry, you kind of write off certain things. There's certain things you can't do. It's one thing if they went out, you know, as a group once a week or something like that, but bro, it sounds like he's doing a lot with these women all the time. Sounds like he's hanging out at least 3-4 times a week with these women, and you got your wife at home with 3 kids and she's pregnant with another, and you're out playing with single chicks. Sorry, I gotta side with her on this one. I think that he needs to really scale back on this and get his priorities in order. He's about to have another child. He should be making sure you're good. He should be taking care of you at home. He should be making sure everything's good at home while you're dealing with this, especially if you're high risk, you know. He needs to be around in case something happens. I get it. You gotta work. You gotta make money. Fine. But you hanging out with these chicks, I'm sorry. I just wouldn't be comfortable with my wife hanging out with a bunch of dudes all the time. And I'm at home with 3 kids and she out having fun playing games, and hell no. You're married, bro. Sorry. That's what y'all signed up for. Bro, you knew what you signed up for. When you get married, bro, all that fun stuff you do when you don't have kids and you're single, it's over. There's no more of that. All right? But listen, honey, don't be naive and think that these people that he works with will tell you, because they probably won't. They see him every day. They're friends, buddy. That's work code. They're not going to tell you. And I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if something was going on. All right. But I'm not going to put that in your head. But I do think you need to sit him down and tell him what's up. He should not be running around with single females like this. It's just that simple. You need to tell him what it is and how it's going to be. It's only fair, because if the shoe was on the other foot, he would hate for you hanging out with a bunch of dudes all the time. He would hate it. Okay, like I said, there can be a compromise. Once a week, twice a week, cool. But it sounds like these guys are spending a lot, it sounds like all his free time is being spent with them. You know what I mean? So that's what I got to say on it. Mail story. Is this the end? I'm ready to give up. Girl I've been seeing for 3 months may have just threw it all back in my face. We had a party the other night and I could see her eyeing up my best friend of 15 years. She tried to make a move, but he didn't notice. After that, she said, his name, "Come here, I want to show you something." She brought him downstairs to her room for 10 minutes, and when he came out, he was pale and told me something was said, but she has to be the one to tell me. It's bad. She won't say so he says he will tell me when I finish work. All I'll say is he will be a very foolish guy to throw away 15 years over a girl. Any advice, guys? First thing, kick this chick to the fucking curb, bruh. Done. All right. Homie hopping, little skeezing.
She belongs to the streets.
Nah, gone. Okay. To me, it sounds like your boy didn't do nothing. It sounds like he went down there. Now, first things first, he shouldn't have went down there. But it sounds like he went down there, and it sounds like he shut down whatever she was trying to do, because he was only down there for 10 minutes and he came up pale. So I'm guessing she said something to him and he just got super uncomfortable. Clearly she made a move on him. She was trying to hit, whatever. You're done with her. But I don't think he did anything. I think you need to talk to the homie real quick, see what happened. Because like you said, 15 years, it's a long time. And good friends don't come by every day. I got some friends I've been friends with that long, and those are like brothers to me. Okay? And I would do anything for him. And I damn sure wouldn't try and bang his girl at a party he's at. You know what I mean? And best believe if she came on to me like that and was like, "Dom, let me show you something." Like, show me what? You can show what you can bring it out here if you need to show me something. And she's talking about some, I'd be like, and I'd tell him right then and there. I'd be like, "Bro, you heard what this woman just said to me?" So your boy, he needs to grow a pair and just man up and tell you what was said. All right? Because I do feel where you're coming from on the wondering what happened with him, but I don't think he did nothing. It sounds like you got a good friend here, because if he wanted to do something, he could have. Seems like he had the opportunity. I don't think he did. Talk to him. Definitely move on from the girl. All right, dating advice. Before I get into this one, I just want to preface it with a little bit of something. Okay, this dating advice is about single moms. I just want y'all to know I am going to make a video, and I'm gonna get more in depth about single moms here in the future. I'm going to do it soon. I'm not going to give you guys a timeline because I really don't know exactly when, but I am going to do it. It's been on my list for a minute. I just want to do it right, okay? And I want to make sure I got everything straight. But that is coming, okay? But this one is how to politely reject single moms. I don't want to seem shallow, but I'm getting tired of matching with single moms, especially the ones that hide their child and then casually mention it in conversations that they have one or are pregnant. That's weird. It seems most of my recent matches are single moms. I tried and just don't want anything to do with it. Before we can hang out, you have to show interest or care about my child. No thank you. I've been told by guy friends that once you get in the higher 20s and early 30s, your matches become more likely to be single parents. And so far, that seems true. I'm 25. Is there a way to state in my bio that if you are a single parent to swipe left? I'm not interested in raising another man's child or providing financial resources to do so, nor do I care about someone else's child.
I hate you.
I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son.
Well, Guys, I know this is a very touchy subject, okay? And a lot of women get really upset when this is brought up. This guy is not wrong for feeling this way. This is a single guy. He's 25 years old. He doesn't have kids. This guy wants his own family. He doesn't want a pre-made family. He does not want to take care of another man's kid, and I fully understand where he's coming from with that. I do, okay? I'm not saying that I'm against dating single mothers or anything like that. I will save that for that video, but I will say this. I don't think he's wrong in thinking the way he does. He is fully fine to have his opinions on this and to not want to date a single mom. A lot of women try and shame men that don't date single mothers and try and make them out to be weak. Say they need to step up to the plate. Step up to the plate to what? To take care of another guy's kid? Why would someone rush to step up to the plate to do that? All right? Especially if the kid is extremely young. That kid is going to be a big part of your relationship. It's a package deal. It is a package deal. Especially if the kid's father isn't around. The kid's father's not around, that kid's always gonna be there, bro. That's gonna inadvertently become a little bit of your responsibility, dude. Eventually, you're gonna get asked to do something for the kid. Eventually, you're gonna start helping out. It's just gonna happen. It's naturally gonna happen if you're coming around a lot, right? And you can build a bond with this kid, and this relationship can end and you get nothing. You're not entitled to this kid. It's not your kid. She doesn't have to let you see him, you know? So you're investing a lot of time, resources, energy into something that could be worth absolutely nothing. And I get where he can come from with that. So my advice to you, bro, is to just politely put in your bio, not interested in single moms, or not interested in women with kids, or something like that. It doesn't have to be mean. It can be a quick sentence. But if they see that, I do believe they would avoid you. Because say I was on a dating app. I don't do them. Can't stand them. I wouldn't use them. But say I was, and I saw a chick was like, no black guys. I'm not going to swipe on her, because why would I waste either of our time? She's made it very clear that I am not what she is interested in. So I think single moms would give you the same respect. Okay? So you're all good, but your homies are right. Bro, as we get older as men, if we're getting out in this open dating market, bro, there's a good chance these chicks got kids. And it is what it is, man. A lot of them got kids. They had kids in their late teens, early 20s, and now, you know, it ain't work out with the dad. And now, you know, you're 25, 26, she's 25, 26, she got a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old. And this is a small kid, man. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years till, you know, that's till 18. And it don't stop there, bro. The parenthood goes for life. All right. So that's just something you got to be aware of, man. But there are chicks out there who don't have kids. So you'll find some. All right. You might have to date younger. You know, you might have to date, you're 25, you might have to date like 20-year-olds, 21. You know, that's cool. It's only 4 years. All right. Next one. Only viewed as a friend by men. Please help me in comprehending this. So as a 22-year-old female college student, I've noticed that boys never approach me romantically, but rather platonically. I don't mind having male friends, but I'm anxious that I'm doing something that causes guys to see me as friend material rather than significant other material. When a few of my female friends complain about how guys are constantly making advances on them on campus, or how many of their male friends have attempted to make moves on them in the past, I know there is a problem with me. None of my male friends have flirted with me, therefore I don't think any of them are taking advantage of the opportunity to become friends in order to grow closer and perhaps become more than friends. I can't think of the last time a guy publicly exhibited interest in me. Do you suppose the guys around me think I'm not interested in men? Could it be that my features are deemed palatable, but not hot, sexy, sexually attractive? I hate wearing revealing clothing. My stomach is not the flattest, and I have minor hyperpigmentation on my face, so maybe that's the issue. Can any of you guys explain why I'm being classified as friend material? What are some things I can do to show that I'm interested in dating rather than just making new friends? Guys, I'm going to say something, and I'm sure that some people will call me a jerk. You sound like you're probably not the most attractive girl.
I'm ugly.
Guys never hit on you? Guys, not once. None of your guy friends, you got all these guy friends, none of them have tried to make a move. That's saying something. That's saying, it can say a lot of things. It can be a combo of things. The top one is I'm guessing you're not that good looking. You're saying you don't dress revealing. That's okay. You don't need to dress revealing to be attractive. But if you're wearing hoodies and sweats all the time and guys don't really know what you look like, and you say your stomach's not the flattest, I mean, that's not that bad either. That can be handled too. If your stomach, as long as it ain't a trampoline, you know, guys can work with that. You say you got the hyperpigmentation on your face. Now, I don't know how bad that is. I don't know how bad it looks, or I don't know what you look like. So this is really difficult to tell you why guys aren't giving you the kind of attention that you want. But I will say this. We are visual creatures, okay? We're visual. Guys like what we see. And it sounds like guys don't like what they see when they see you. So they're not going to pursue you. No guy is going to pursue a girl he doesn't find at least attractive enough to sleep with. So I don't know. It's really crazy because even some of the uglier chicks tend to be able to pull guys. You know, I see girls, I'm like, man, that girl has a boyfriend. Wow. And she's not attractive, but somebody finds her attractive. And it's like, wow, you're 22-year-old young female, you're in college. None of these guys are trying to get at you? None? That is mind-blowing. I'm really curious to know what you look like. Or you might just be a pain to be around. I don't know. Maybe you're just not like, you don't give off vibes that you'd be fun to date or that you'd be cool to be in a relationship with. That could be it too. I can't pull everything out of this post. You gave me a little bit to work with, but I would need a little bit more. I would need to know a little bit more what you're like and what you look like, really. But I would say my best advice to you, improve your looks. If your body's not that nice, get in the gym. Work on your body, you know? Because guess what? A lot of guys try and get at girls solely because they like their body. So even if your face isn't that nice or you got hyperpigmentation, shoot, if that body's banging, he still might come at you. Dress nice. I don't know what your dress style is. You say you don't like wearing revealing clothing. You don't have to be revealing, but dress cute. Look nice, you know? Make sure your hair looks good. Make sure you got cute outfits. You're coordinated. Look like a lady. And two, our last one, be in your feminine energy. Put out that feminine vibe that, you know, approach me. I am approachable. I am a woman that you would want to date. Because I don't know if you're like one of the guys, because girls are like, well, I'm like one of the guys. Guys don't want to date guys though. So you don't want to be a girl that's like one of the guys, okay? Just keeping it real there. All right, that's my advice to you. It's hard to really pull it out of this post, all right? I'm Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Always have fun doing these. Guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell, okay? I'm going to throw the social medias right here. And we will be back on Monday with a burning question. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post the same now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm.